Sit back, relax, and enjoy the tingles that await you. The first story is called The Struggle of the Butterfly. A man found a cocoon of a butterfly. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body to the little hole at the end. Eventually, the butterfly stopped making progress. It appeared as if it had gotten as far as it could, and it could go no further. The man decided to help the butterfly, so he took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, but it had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings. The man continued to watch the butterfly because he had expected that at any moment the wings would enlarge and expand to be able to support the body, which would contract in time. Neither happened. In fact, the butterfly spent the rest of its life crawling around with a swollen body and shriveled wings. It never was able to fly. What the man, in his kindness and haste, did not understand was that the restricting cocoon and the struggle required for the butterfly to get through the tiny opening were nature's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings so that it would be ready for flight once it achieved its freedom from the cocoon. Sometimes struggles are exactly what we need in our life. If nature allowed us to go through our life without any obstacles, it would cripple us. We would not be as strong as what we could have been, and we could never fly. The author of this spiritual story is unknown and greatly appreciated. If you've made it this far, like, comment, and subscribe. The next story is called The Power of Gratitude, a Hindu spiritual story by Osho. Narada, the great Indian mystic, is going to see God. Playing on his veena, he passes a forest and comes across a very, very old sage sitting under a tree. The old sage says to Narada, "You are going to God. Please ask one question from me. I have been making all kinds of efforts for 3 lives. Now how much more is needed? How much longer do I have to wait? When is my liberation going to happen?" You just ask him. Narada laughed and said, "Okay." As he progressed, just by the side, under another tree, a young man was dancing with his Ektara, singing, dancing. Very young, may have been only 30. Jokingly, Narada asked the young man, "Would you like any questions to be asked of God? I am going." The old man, your neighbor, has asked. The young man did not reply. He continued his dance, as if he had not listened at all, as if he was not there at all. After a few days, Narada came back. He told the old man, "I asked God. He said 3 lives more." The old man was doing his job on his beads. He threw the beads. He was enraged. He threw the scriptures that he was keeping with him, and he said, "This is absolutely unjust. 3 lives more." Narada moved to the young man who was again dancing, and he said, "Although you had not answered, and you had not asked, just by the way, I asked God about you too, but now I am afraid whether to tell it to you or not. Seeing the rage of the old man, I am hesitating. But the young man did not say anything. He continued to dance. Narada told him, when I asked God, God said, tell the young man that he will have to be born as many times as there are leaves on the tree under which he is dancing. And the young man started dancing even more ecstatically, and he said, so fast. There are so many trees in the world, and so many leaves. Only this much. Only these leaves. Only this many lives. I have already attained. When you go next, thank him. And it is said, the man became liberated that very moment. That very moment, he became liberated. If there is such test, such totality of trust, time is not needed. If there is no trust, then even 3 lives are not enough. And my feeling is that the old man must have been around somewhere on the MG road. He cannot have become liberated yet. Even 3 lives won't do. Such a mind cannot be liberated. Such a mind is what hell is. From Osho. Thank you for listening. So until next time, like, comment, and subscribe.